house, but I think we need to go ahead and finish off a water scavenger as well. It's 45 logs. I don't really have 45 logs. The struggle is real, ladies and gentlemen. The log situation is not my favorite. Hello everybody, welcome back to Nycos49. Welcome back to Banished. We're at the challenge number 2. This is the, what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5th episode. Sorry, a couple seconds passed by as I was like turning things on and kind of going here and there. So we're gonna figure this out. I'd like to kick this into overdrive and really just get some trading going, maybe. But anyway, thanks everybody for all the views before. Obviously, I'm recording these all at once, but I'm assuming that everybody is liking this nonsense and rocking and rolling with it with me. So, okay, let's take a look here at the overview. We need more homes, and I think that is the highest priority. So we currently have a dock home and a dock home. They both need to be built. So why don't we say this one, and then we will come over here and say highest priority. Let's get that finished off. I think honestly those are the biggest things that we can. Oh, somebody died of old age. Ugh. That's going to start happening a little too much here, actually. Got to think about what we're going to back off on. I could back off of stone a little bit. I don't think I could back off of the wood cutting, though. That's a necessity for sure. Yeah, we still got the same amount of homes needed. Okay, so this one's getting supplied. We still need 10 more logs. I will mark a few other things to get collected. Man, I've got like the hiccups here. Sorry. Where's my water? My goodness. Nice. Okay, Forester's Lodge and the dock home are the two things that we were building up above. I'm gonna get my. Oh my gosh. I'm just a mess tonight. I do apologize. I need a cough drop to kind of keep things in check. Alright. Got our mines laid out here that we can start working after we get the water wheel going. Currently have the dock workshop that is making just ridiculous amounts of coats. Currently we are, wow, 500 limit, and we're over halfway through that. I'm gonna get rid of that for now. And let's, oh, we got 2 new laborers. Fantastic. Okay, at year 10 I can have a teacher. Right, we need to build that soon. Okay, so there's a schoolhouse. We're gonna want to build that after all of these 3 things are built. Actually, let's put it over here. This is kind of our order of operations. Technically that dock home is down there. We're gonna go like so, and then like this. Okay, so this one, is it stocked yet? No. Would you really? Please, you stocked the forester, and I really just need you to come over here and stock this little building. Everybody run down here and take care of this, please. Thank you. All right, we are barely making enough iron to survive right now. Yeah, just barely doing enough. We've got plenty of ore. Let's see. Our smelter is working constantly, and we just put them on there. Maybe the numbers are a little off. We need to catch up a bit. So I'll hold off on that. We're currently at 5 times speed. In the last 30 minutes, the last video, I can do 10 times speed. So we won't touch that now. See, look, the dang forester was finished first. Oh my goodness. All right, that's fine. We're not going to completely freak out and lose our minds. What we are going to do, though, is put down this wood stockpile. There we go. Got a wood stockpile, and let's do a normal stockpile for all the other stuff that we're going to build. And that way I can just pull out and clean out a lot of this other stuff. It's just insane that, like, this wasn't done first. I marked it several times. That's okay. It's fine. Let's make it 3 builders and 3 laborers. Got a little bit of leeway going on here. Again, we're in late spring of year 9. I would like to get the school done after these pretty quickly so that we can get everybody all educated. Now, currently, this guy is bringing in 288 logs, which is good. I think I might naturally let them split and have 2 over at the other one and then 2 right here, at least until some of the trees can get planted, and maybe we can supplement with just telling the laborers to pick stuff up, right? Now, the reason we want to trade is for food. We want to get seeds. Ah, the dock home is done. 1713, fantastic. How are we doing on our overview? 40 citizens, 18 families, 14 homes. Honestly, I think it's more important to actually get in even more of these schoolhouses, or excuse me, even more of these homes. Yeah, to be honest, like I'm gonna do another 2 dock homes here, I think. And I think those are actually more important than the schoolhouse. I'm changing my mind. Now, that is gonna tap into our food and a bunch of other stuff a little bit more, but you know, we'll deal. We'll figure it out. Point is, we need even more people to continue to populate. I mean, the whole goal is to get a high population. We just don't want everybody dying from starvation. That would be embarrassing. Okay, Forester's Lodge is complete. Again, we've got 2 people working here. I think that's fine for now. I'm not going to stress about it. I'll let them cut down some of the trees, but overall, we're just going to let them plant, kind of clear out the area of stone and some other stuff, which is part of the reason why I put the stockpiles here, so it could be a little bit more efficient. Just boom, boom, drop all this stuff around there. Okay. Look at that. Clothing is looking just fantastic. I don't know why I don't have that limit higher than 500. We don't need to keep it low. Honestly, we can just keep going with our stuff there. Okay, Forester's good. I have some laborers, but we have plenty of jobs opened up for them to remove stuff. We've got removal here and removal there for the 2 dock homes. So we've got 1, 2, 3 dock homes all right here. Granted, I don't have a whole heck of a lot of jobs, but you know, we'll figure that out. Let's say increase priority here. In fact, we could probably mark some of these trees just to get chopped down, just to kind of speed up the process. I don't think we've gotten those. There's a handful of other ones that I've marked that we haven't actually, you know, grabbed yet. We'll kind of see how that rolls out. Again, I'm not used to having this speed. It's kind of crazy. Let's think. If we rolled out an agricultural section and like housing and stuff like that, maybe the way we would do it, we've got mining and stuff here, which I could continue a little bit more. I think I might do this, regardless of what I was saying before about, oh, did I mark these to be picked up? I sure as heck did. Hey, fun times. That's really annoying. Don't pick those up so I can actually plan a little bit, please. Thank you. Okay. Oh my gosh. All right, so they would go out like this. Dirt road would come down maybe like so. Then out this way, right? So we'll build the roads, whatever. I mean, I guess that's fine. It's not that big of a deal, but kind of didn't want to do that. Oh, that dock home is built, supplied and now getting built. Look at that, 2014. Okay, good. How many homes do we still need? We need 3 more. So these 2 will actually help out quite a bit. Hopefully they'll have some bebes. Oh, wait, I needed to hold on to that. So what I was thinking was, off of this, we want to go like a ton of agriculture here. So, and it's going to take a bit to actually clear all of this. It's kind of the scary part. So we'll go here and do our 10 by 15s. And I'll pause these, don't worry. Okay, and then we'll pause, pause, and pause. And then we'll come down here. Can we do 10 by 15 here? I don't feel like there's enough room. Yeah, that's a 10 by 13, which I guess, you know, that's okay. Then we'll come over here. Oh, there's 10 by 15 right there. Nice. And then 10 by 15. Okay. So we'll pause all of these. I don't want those built yet. Plenty of shore stuff to actually be worked. And things over here, too. Gosh, look at how much fuel we don't have. Kind of worried about that, actually. Let's go ahead and get 1 more person here at the chopper. We'll watch that for a little bit and make sure we don't have them on there for too long. Plus, there's all these logs that I need to get done. Gosh, we're really kind of hamstringing ourselves here a bit. But I mean, what else can you build the homes out of? I mean, if we did stone homes, it would still be quite a bit of wood, actually. 35, yeah. And we need 38 just to build these dock homes that are essentially just as good. So I think it's a good move to continue to do that. Excuse me. Sorry. I don't like keeping the cough drop in my face the whole time. What are they doing? Are they just doing? They're doing roads. Oh my gosh, it's so annoying. Okay. Let's go here. Build it, please. Thank you. Okay, good job. 3 laborers, 3 builders. Looking good. School's not done. It's almost year 10. I need these homes before I need the schools. We need the children to start like growing up. They have to get to 10 years old before we can get them in school. So I still think it's good to do it this way. Excuse me. Man. I had some dried mangoes, and I think some of it's kind of bothering my throat. I don't know why. Wifey, good old wife ghost, got me some mangoes. I love it. It's so good. How many are we making? 74 a year. Just keep going. UBU, look at that. We're doing fine on tools. In fact, let's do a full overview check. Currently, we have 45 citizens, 18 families, 15 homes. We're building 2 homes right now. Let's see. Production. Logs, we're underproducing by 10. I keep supplementing with just marking things to be picked up, which kind of is messing with this stuff getting built, which is weird, even though I've hit that to be high priority. It's kind of odd. Stone, we're actually not building enough for stone. I think that's not quite correct. Iron, we're making 7 more a year than we currently need, which we're seeing that move. It was 3 at the beginning of this year, and now it's at 19. So that's not spectacular, but at least it's progress. Fuel, we're overproducing on fuel now that we've got Mr. Firewood Face over here. And then tools, 73 out of 47, so we're doing very well there. And, okay, food, we are underproducing on food. Not something I was anticipating. So, what we will do is, let's get the egg pin going. Excuse you. No, thank you. I want the egg pin going because it makes a ton of just eggs, like holy cow. And then, oh, we just got a laborer, so that's even better. So we will unmark this to be worked, the dock chicken breeder, and we'll get some more food going there. We've got food options here. We've got some other options if we were to build our gatherer's hut, if we were to do a hunting cabin. Actually, we have a hunting cabin over here that's not even fully stocked. So, you know what? Maybe we should do this too. I guess that's not the most efficient thing in the world now, is it? I'd rather finish off the dock chicken breeder and then build that and get him going, because this guy makes a good amount of food too. Maybe not the best amount of food. Probably more feathers than anything. Let's take a look at our inventory. Currently, how many feathers do we have? How are we doing? 21? We actually do need more feathers, so whatever. We'll do that too. That'll be fine. More people are being born. It's great. This is already stocked. Kind of insane. This is just, bam, it's already done. They started working on this dock home and then decided to, you know, give up halfway through. That's a bit annoying. Forester Lodge, how you doing? 53 logs, and then removing some of this other stuff, which, hey, you keep going, buddy. You do you. We do have trees that we've marked to get removed and all that. Are they randomly removed a few items here, which is part of the problem of not pausing while you do stuff, right? They'll go and pick up a couple things because they selected that as their job, but whatever, we'll deal with it. Okay, so excuse me, this is almost done. We'll get somebody to work there. We'll back off by 1 builder, and then we'll get 1 person to be the chicken breeder over here. Very good. So hopefully we'll get some more food going there. Our food was going up, 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 and we've built so many homes, and because I don't have a marketplace, they're kind of grabbing all the food and putting it in their house and trying, you know, trying to keep the family alive, essentially. Whereas the market kind of calms them down, and it's like, I don't need to stockpile a million amounts of food. I don't need 500 potatoes at a time. I can take 80 or whatever and get in other stuff and get tools and get clothing and all of that. It's actually a little bit better off, to be honest. We're doing really well on the coats. I can't wait to actually make that trading post. Reserve of logs is low. Yeah, strange. Okay, one of the dock homes is actually supplied, and the other one is getting supplied right now. I believe that our workers are catching up on a few jobs over here. If we look and do cancel removal. Okay, so I still have a couple jobs open over here that I had marked for them to get, you know, removed. How about over here? Okay, we still have a couple over here that haven't been removed, which is unfortunate. They have all got coats. They all have tools. So those aren't the issues. There's so many things to do for so few people. We just get another laborer, which is great. I'm excited to see that. We'll do a 3-3 split again, because that way if anything's ready to be built, hopefully they'll go and just build the darn thing. If we look, this one is the one that's ready. I would really prefer if somebody would get their booty over here and actually work on this thing. Oh, one person did for like a second. What are you doing? Are you cold? Where are you going? What? She's just, what were you doing with life? Huh? Just going and frolicking in the woods? I don't understand. Oh, all three of them now are just like, oh, nope, we got a job to do. Okay, we got the dock workers over here. That'll probably switch off here real soon. I need children. Let's have, oh gosh, that sounds weird. Let's everybody make babies. Okay, both of them are in there now, which is great. Let's see. How are you doing? Eggs, chicken eggs. Good job. We could get these scavengers going. These are actually pretty efficient, though, for their little things. You know, at least 300-400 food just for that little guy right there. So the footprint versus how much effort it takes is pretty solid. Okay. Do I have enough to do the school? Yes, actually. Yes, I do. So I will unmark that, and we'll get the darn school going. That'll help people be way more efficient with production and everything. So this will slowly make our little civilization here even better off. Now I don't have any wells over here, which, you know, slightly problematic. I probably need to go ahead and make that, especially considering how much stone I have right now. In fact, we'll go ahead and do that. We'll do a roadless well just right over here. Very good. Okay, we're clearing all kinds of stuff over here. I'd rather not actually add in all these extra jobs because they're finishing a few more. Oh, people died. All right, got it. Food is low. Yep, I do realize that food is low, my friend. But I've been trying to produce even more. Where are you? What's the 400 right there? Why can't you make 400? Or do you not live close? You're real close. You're even closer. Well, I'll be darned. You're close and very close. I like that. I bet our production is not looking that great. We're still about 200 shy of what we need to be. So we'll finish the schoolhouse, but I think we need to go ahead and finish off a water scavenger as well. It's 45 logs. I don't really have 45 logs. The struggle is real, ladies and gentlemen. The log situation is not my favorite. So why don't we mark a few more trees to be taken down? I don't really want to take these other ones because they, you know, they're kind of growing. I guess we'll do a few more there. These are already getting chopped up, and they're planting new ones. So this guy's gonna, even though there's only 2, he's gonna get even better and better. 56 last year. We just started this year. He's already 42. It's really good. Got some firewood there. No wood in the actual wood stockpile. Like, he's just putting it in the other place. So, I mean, there's that. The school is stocked. And now the scavengers, and we don't really have any wood. So I'm going to turn off this chopper, the little one. We'll have him as a general laborer so we can go get some actual, you know, wood supplies and things like that. In fact, let's just not be, you know, coy about this. Let's get some more over here. This will be our little area. Okay, water scavenger is good to go. We don't, again, we're not making enough food, so it would be very smart to actually get another person to do that. We just got another laborer, which is great. So we'll get this scavenger to do its thing. So 2 of these are going to be working. Where do you live, my friend? Not too far away. Same there. So good stuff. Okay. Logs are looking good. I mean, firewood, excuse me, is looking good. Logs are not, but we're working on that. 400 materials. That's actually probably accurate if we think about it, because most of the materials is actually the furnace fuel. So we could probably say don't worry about working that for now. And we will mark even more wood to be, you know, picked up. So there we go. School is ready. I will go ahead and get one person to work there. Hopefully they'll, you know, do their thing. I think it's time for the trading post. It's going to do a lot of, gosh, it's going to take a lot of actual work to get done. Currently they are, oh, there's one student. Oh my goodness. I think right now they're building the well. Yeah, there we go. It's going to take 40 stone. So I guess I could just let that do its thing first, but if we unpause the trading post, I'll start working on it. I'd rather them finish one thing first. If they they're nice and focused, they'll actually finish a job and not bounce around like a bunch of dingbats. I know I said it right. Watch your mouth, Night Ghost. Water. Good stuff. Okay. Alright, so we got 8 stone there. Did we take all the stone here? Oh, we're grabbing it from there, which is good. Okay, people have coats. People have firewood. That's good. A little bit of logs just jumped up here. I'm happy to see that. They're working on the stone over this way. Maybe we'll go ahead and unpause the trading post for now. That is now kind of in the queue. We'll move the schoolhouse over here. It's not being built. We're just monitoring its situation. Actually, that's stupid. I've got the middle number here is the children that are in school. The one at the end are the kids that are just little babies. And then all the adults. 2 kids in school. They're all going to learn and grow from morons. Okay, cool. Production, we're still about 200 shy. Our food is actually looking a little bit better, though. I do have to say that. And 40 seaweed, 16 oyster, and 40 crawfish. Or crayfish, however you want to pronounce that. It's looking good. So our trading post is going to be over here. Obviously, we're going to trade coats. We're going to trade as many coats as we can. And it's going to be glorious. Our limit's at 1,000. I believe we're short on feathers. Yeah, 49. And reeds were at 1,500. Honestly, I could build another workshop and get somebody to work it and do reeds for furnace fuel. That might actually be much better, wouldn't it? With a fuel limit of 400. You make a lot. Okay, I'm thinking. He's a thinking. If nothing else, I could drop this down to 1 and have them work over here. All right, let's do it. Let's get a workshop going. It's gonna be 45 logs. I need the trading post. So we'll get the workshop here in a minute. Oh, excuse me, man. My stomach's doing a doozy tonight. It's gonna be an interesting couple of hours. Dock workshop. And then we probably do need another reed farm, though, at some point. Can I fit you anywhere else? No, probably not. I haven't really been the most efficient with our dock stuff here. In fact, let me think. 1, 2, 3. Because it's 3 wide. I guess I could do this if I went and did a dock piece like this. And then I did the reed farm. Like this. We could fit 2 in here. So that would be a little more efficient. I'll go ahead and pause that for now. Okay. The well is stocked. It's actually just being built right now. Great. Somebody did just pass away, which is unfortunate, but that's kind of how it goes. Okay, we've got the well here to kind of mitigate any damage that's going to happen in this area. If we look at the lodge, 56 logs. We've got some stone, we've got some iron. So a little bit of our stone that we've been accumulating is actually coming from here and just being deposited right there. It doesn't have much to do with this mine, even though they're doing quite well. 45 a year is really good. We're using that up. I do like that. The well is here. That'll be finished here soon. I'm not super concerned about that. I will put up the workshop, but actually I do need to check and see if we're doing okay on food. We look a little bit better. Winter seems to go dip a little bit. In fact, if we look at the graph, we went up and we started going down, and it's not continuing this pattern. It's starting to even out a little bit. Man, are logs important or what? Overview, we actually have the perfect amount of families and homes. So we're where we need to be until the children grow up and go to school. There's 4 kids in school right now. They've formed exactly 2 gangs, probably boys and girls. One of them has cooties and the other does not. It's strange how that works, but that's the way it is. So the road this well is done. Trading post is next on the chopping block of things to do. We're completely out of logs right now. It's kind of terrifying. I really would like to finish off both the trading post and then get this dock workshop, because then, you know, we could switch over and start making some fire bundles. I could technically do that right now if I wanted to, and we could supplement some of that. And in fact, I mean, wouldn't it be good to do that for a minute and maybe ease off on the logs? You know? No, maybe. Let's see. We cleared off some of the trees over here. That's great. And we need to clear off even more. So I'm going to mark a handful of those to get cleared as well for our laborers. Let's make sure that they've got a lot to do. This has been switched. I'm going to bring this over here so I don't forget. And we can get some bundles going in here. Just they make a ridiculous amount of coats. I love it. And they're going to be worth 15 apiece. So the log situation is not looking too hot. Fire bundle, 16. Boom, immediately. Okay, we're going to get you down to 2 instead of the 1. We won't use as many logs, and we'll have 1 extra laborer to go and chop down some dang trees. We're only at 57 out of the 140 for the trading post. So it's slightly, you know, behind the curve here. We still have the 4 kids in school, both with their warring gangs. It's a scary thing. They're in rudimentary school. Can't even call it like elementary school. 40 bundles already. That's great. We're still being supplemented here, which we don't have any logs. So this guy is actually making all the firewood right now, which scary, but that's okay. How are we doing on the reeds? Because that probably goes to the reeds quite quickly. Still 1,400, so that's good. We were like 1,500 before, so hopefully that won't be too much of a big deal. They're not coming over here yet. I think they're still chopping down things over this way, which maybe I could do roads to make this traversal a little easier on this side. Maybe don't do what you think you need, please. And we'll go like this. There we go. And then we need like a road over here, maybe. Like that. There we go. Look, let our builders do something different besides just chopping down some trees. We do have a few logs, and it looks like we're over the 200 mark for fuel, which is nice. So you're making 88 fire bundles last year, 40 this year. We've told the coats to get the heck out of here. You know what? I'm just going to turn this off for a bit. We've got the 2 there. I think we'll be fine. It's early spring, starting to warm up. We'll be all right. I need the logs to be just for logs. I don't need them to be chopped up into firewood. How is our egg pen doing? 360 eggs. Now that is what I'm talking about, ladies and gentlemen. Good job, you. How are we doing on food production? We made the 200 more than I thought we would, but we're still behind. Oh boy, we're still behind. Great. We don't have the domesticated animals. We do have more laborers though. If you look, we freed some up over here. Like, let's be real. All the logs are going to the trading post right now. I would like to actually make one of these water scavengers so we can make some more food. But what are you going to do? Well, I guess I could have one person be a hunter over here, couldn't I? There we go. Let's get a second hunter over there in our hunting lodge. I like that. Look at those fire bundles. Just make the crap out of them, would ya? I think maybe once we hit our fuel limit, we'll just switch her back over to making coats. Hoo-wee! Gonna make some coats up in here. Reserve of food is technically low. That's just grand. We still need 41 more logs. The stones still haven't been delivered, and we need 4 more, which that is not even a big deal. We do have some logs in storage, which we're not using for fuel right now. Fantastic. I'm so glad to see that. The winters we seem to be faring pretty well so far. It's all this building that we're doing. This darn infrastructure. The roads are actually getting finished. They're getting finished. Actually, that one was finished. Some of this is finished? Yeah, some of it. This is not. See, they're actively chopping away here at the ground with their nice iron tools. Look at how much iron we have. Look at the tools we have. I think we're actually not producing enough tools for the amount of people that we have. Tools. Yep. Produced 51, used 55. Okay, that's great. Let's go ahead and plan out where we're going to put our next blacksmith shop. And strangely enough, it's going to be right there. Now this will be paused for a bit. We need logs, stone, and iron ore. Something the logs we definitely are already using quite a bit of. We need 3 more. Only 3 more for the trading post. Fantastic. Okay, hopefully we can finish that. We don't need the workshop done next. We need the water scavenger next for additional food, because that's not looking too great. In fact, what I may do is, I mean, we got all this food here that we're not even collecting. I'm just going to mark all that to be picked up. That'll actually help out quite a bit. But hopefully the trading post will help out as well. This is a generic trading post. We're going to see what we can get. I guess technically if I get enough, let me think. If I get enough coats in there, then we could trade for seeds, and then food really is not going to be an issue. So that's probably our primary concern right now. Now it is supplied. It just needs to be worked on. Let's in fact go ahead and flip things around and get 3 builders so we can finish this off. And then we're almost at our limit for fuel. We're making just tons and tons, 240 right there. What were you making last year? 684? Well, I mean, aren't you cute? You were using up all the logs. We weren't able to make anything else. So, what you gonna do? We're gonna leave this going here for a bit longer. I really would like to have it make more coats, but we're not kind of in the position to do that right now. How are we doing on furnace fuel? That was something that was taxing our stuff too. 242. I'm actually okay with that as well, because we need the furnace fuel to make iron, and then we need the iron to make the tools. It all just works together. We're 85% complete on this guy right here, and I'm actually going to make a cut right now, and I'll see you guys in a little bit.